though I did finish it. Made further progress than me. Oh, come on, it's still on reach. Oh, wait, no, one's recharged. Right. So. Wait a minute. That mine's back. How is that mine back? It respawned. No. No. This is going to be... Okay. So I'm thinking if I blow up that one... And... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I have to wait for 3 charges of the mine detonator to get the trophy? That seems like an absolute pain in the ass. YOLO it. Oh. Can. No, I can't. Listen, learned. Batman isn't mine-proof.
Well, well. So the shaved monkey has failed. How utterly, utterly expected.
Yes, says the man who wears a bowler hat in this day and age. You only need 3, and it's easy. Or 1. With Metal Gear Solid 3, we have taken care of the prelude chapter. Is it going to be like a JRPG where it's like the prelude chapter is about 40 hours long? What was I doing? Okay, I need that. Right. Well, if nothing else, that should hopefully have reset my disruptor, and therefore I don't have to prat around for a while. Oh, right, there's a barrel of fire. Yeah, that'd do it. Can we detonate that one? And we go crawly, 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 crawly. And then we detonate that one. And I have to detonate that one, but I can still get rid of the trophy because I should have enough health to get through it. In theory. Ow. I got it. Ow. And then we go this way, and we escape with a couple of shrapnel wounds. But we're fine, because we're Batman. Right. No, that's good. If that was the case, I would have said. Fair point. Fair point, good sir. Right. Okay. So, what am I doing now? I've just finished Amusement Mile. We've unlocked Mr. Freeze number 3 and Mr. Freeze number 4. I need to find the Tiger configuration-y console thing, and I've got 2 more trophies to unlock as Catwoman. But I think I've already got those. And now that we're no longer being shot up by helicopter... Helicopter? What the dickens is a helicopter? Helicopter gunships. There we go. I should be alright in finding the doodad. Right, Mr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze. Let's see what ludicrous things Mr. Strange does with Mr. Freeze now.
Have you ever seen a flower die? Watched something that was once so beautiful, so full of life, collapse and rot from within?
You refer to Nora's illness.
It seems like yesterday when I first found her. It all happened so quickly. Suddenly, I was losing her.
Did you seek help? What about your employer, GothCorp?
I hid it from them, diverting resources from GothCorp's research in an attempt to find the cure. But in the end, I failed. Time was running out. I knew that if I was discovered, Nora would die.
Why take that risk?
Do you know what it is to love someone? To really love them?
No.
Nora was all I could think of. I reran the diagnostics, re-examined every detail from every angle, certain that I had missed something. I cursed myself for being so blind, so stupid. Surely there was a cure. I just needed more time. Then I realized what I had to do. I had worked without sleep for a week. My needs didn't seem important. Sleep didn't matter. Food didn't matter. There was only her. I looked at Nora and I told her that I loved her. She told me there was nothing I could do, that we should just accept fate. She smiled her beautiful smile as she said it. I promised to cure her. And then I pressed the button.
You cryogenically froze her, keeping her on ice, so to speak, while you worked on a cure. It broke your heart, but now you had all the time in the world. Did you feel relieved?
I went home and fell into a deep sleep. For the first time since we discovered Nora's illness, I dared to dream. But for weeks I had ignored my superior's attempts to contact me. The next morning I overslept. By the time I got to the lab, Ferris Boyle, the CEO, was there waiting.
What did he do?
He accused me of industrial espionage, which I denied. But then his guards found Nora. Boyle told me that, like all of my research, she belonged to him. I was enraged. I attacked him. His guards beat me back, and in the struggle, I was drenched by the cryogenic chemical I had created. I lay on the floor, helpless, watching the guards steal Nora away. Boyle told me it was a tragedy for such a promising mind to perish in a lab accident. Then he left me to die.
But you survived.
The chemicals were absorbed into my body and transformed my metabolism. My body went numb. I felt a strange tingling, then searing pain all over. Each breath ignited my lungs. I clawed my way back to a refrigeration unit, and as I closed the door behind me, I felt the icy chill calm my aching body. Things suddenly seemed clear.
What seemed clear? Finding a cure for Nora?
No. Revenge. Boyle would pay.
Man. I mean, anyone of a certain age will know Mr. Freeze's backstory. Mainly because of Batman the Animated Series, to be honest. Or, I suppose, if you played the Heart of Ice DLC for Batman Arkham Origins. Either way, everyone knows it, but to hear the recounting from Mr. Freeze's perspective, that's a new one. That is a new one. Every time that I've seen it, it's been Batman. That's neat. I'm digging this. A lot of this is the first time I've heard it. I've 100%ed this game before. I say 100%ed. I've done all the Riddler challenges before. But I never actually went through and listened to the audio logs. I don't know why I never listened to the audio logs, but I never got around to listening to them. So hearing them all for the first time is absolutely brilliant for me. Absolutely brilliant. Right, now I need to try and find the Tiger comms system. Aha! I've just found it. Reconnaissance! Nice. There we go. Ooh, Mr. Freeze number 5. And that is all of them for Amusement Mile done. Nice. Right, let's hear the last of Mr. Freeze's story then.
You failed to kill Ferris Boyle, though, didn't you?
Yes.
Why?
You know why. Batman. Though he did return Nora to safety. Until you got her.
See? There you go. Blame me, Blame your parents because you failed to revive the neighbor's pets. Blame Ferris Boyle for spoiling your plans to cure Nora. Blame Batman for stopping your revenge against Boyle. And now, your Nora is in danger.
Because of you.
No, Victor. Because of you. You have always had a heart of ice. You stole people's pets. You stole GothCorp resources. And since then, you've stolen so much more for your own selfish scientific inquiries. If you had shared your genius with others, devoted your energy to medicine instead of crime, perhaps your ice princess would be at home now, preparing you a hot meal instead of being delivered to the Joker.
No!
You could have saved Nora a long time ago, Victor.
It's all for her. Everything. I will get her back. And when I do, I'm coming for you.
Thank you. We are done now.
Nora.
That's how Nora ended up in the hands of the Joker. Right. I'm still no close to finishing Park Row, but I can at least do the Industrial District. Oh, I need to do the subway as well. Dog. Right, one thing at a time. So, let's go after that Riddler trophy. How is it? I'll go a bit longer. Keep my eye out for another Riddler goon. Well, that's a Riddler trope. Ah, okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Ah, I see what I'm doing. Okay. Aha! There we go. And a riddle. Ooh, we get some more backstory. Nice. I do love my lore.
I told you to go get me some. What happened? I couldn't find any. Please, it's not my fault. I don't see anyone else here. You're the one who didn't do what he was told to do. So I guess you're the one who's gonna start hurting. Oh, please, no.
Hello. Goodbye. Only this then, Batman. Okay. Oh, well, that was easy. Falcone Warehouse and Storage. Sea or land, it would be criminal not to blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. A family business. As Hugo Strange's Tiger Guard's grip on the city tightened, a Falcone family meeting was called. The choice was simple. Stay in Gotham and face arrest and imprisonment in Arkham City or leave. The younger members of the family agreed that the Falcones run from no one. But in the end, it was Roman's decision. The next day, the entire family packed up and left Gotham, heading to the relative safety of Bloodhaven. Sorry, Bloodhaven. Bloodhaven is safe compared to Gotham. No. Very, very much no. Right, well, maybe for a mafia family, I suppose. Right, that's done. So... few Riddler trophies on top of the steel mill. There we go. Yep, that is a Riddler. Hello. Come on, Batman. There we go. That's a Riddler trophy. Then there's another one there. Well, that was unfortunate. Nani? I have no idea what's going on there. But that certainly looks like it could be a regular trophy. Right, if I have to bet, I'm guessing... I'll destroy that. That's depressing. Do I have to go through a mate? Oh, Gordon Bennett. Right, so how am I going to figure this one out? There is the Riddler trophy. Entrance that way. Is it that way, or do I have to go in from above, maybe? Oh, it's like that. Okay then. That solves that problem. Right, that's a Catwoman trophy. So the only ones left are Riddle and a trophy that's so far outside of the walls of Arkham City that I can't actually select it on the map. Yeah, okay, that's certainly interesting. Rain. Aww. I have no idea if that didn't do anything, really. But okay, fine. That was fun while it lasted. Oh! Did you hear the whole story of how the Black Mask escaped? Oh. Blimey, considering we ran into Black Mask at the start of the game, I'm rather surprised that he managed to escape so quickly. Roman Sionis, aka Black Mask, is the first and only inmate to have escaped from Arkham City. Using explosives stolen from the Penguin, he waited until the Tiger shift changed, blasting his way through the containment wall, and went on to run into Gotham City. Furious, Hugo Strange ordered his Tiger operatives onto the streets to focus all their attention on finding Black Mask, who was finally recaptured after a violent siege at a meatpacking plant that he owned. Promising that no one else would ever escape again, Strange fitted a series of automated machine guns to the walls of Arkham City, designed to kill anyone who dared to try. Oh, never mind. So what we actually saw was the Black Mask being recaptured after his initial escape. And that's why, if we try to fly over the walls of Arkham City, we get shot up by machine gun turrets. Well, every day's a school day. Now I've just got to try and figure out how to get to that particular... Oh, I know what I'm going to have to do. Don't like the idea, but I know what I'm going to have to do. I need a really tall structure to go off of. Oh, never mind, I don't need that tall of a structure. Where's the trick? There should be a machine gun turret or something. Okay, sure, whatever. Right, is that all of Industrial District done then? Park Row, I'm still missing that one blasted trophy. Amusement Mile, done apart from the 2 Catwoman. Ooh, number 2 of the Joker. Number 3 of the Joker. Number 4 of the Joker. Number 5 of the Joker. Right, okay then. So, that's done. So we finished the Industrial District apart from 1 Catwoman trophy. Subway, we've still got a handful of trophies to do, but some of those were definitely locked behind the Tiger encryption. I've still got quite a lot to do in the Bowery. Well, I say that. 1 trophy, 1 riddle, and and at least a minimum of 3 Tiger cameras and a Tiger console. Steel Mill, we've got 1 trophy left, which is annoying because I don't know where it is, but I might have updated the map. Museum's done. Wonder City, I have 3 trophies left, and we've done all the physical challenges. So, let us take a quick wander into the joyous world that is the Joker's mind. This will be entertaining.
How are you feeling today?
You promised me another doctor, Strange.
Maybe you shouldn't have killed the one I sent last week. What made you do it?
Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly. Besides, it was worth it to see the look on her face. Hey, you know what? I think I've got a piece of it here in my pocket.
You are trying my patience. That was the 3rd doctor you've killed.
Well, keep on sending them, Doc. I'm trying to break my record.
I think it is time for you to do something for me.
Name it, Doc.
Tell me how you came to be. Explain what made you what you are today. How you come to be sitting across the table from me. Dying.
Is that all? Well, I guess you could say I once had a very bad day.
Really? Go on.
It was a Thursday night. Things had been getting worse. I was 3 days from the bank foreclosing on my home. The chemical plant I worked nights at was about to lay off half the workforce. And I was sitting in the hospital, holding the hand of my pregnant wife, wishing to God that she wasn't dead.
That must have been upsetting for you.
Probably was. Back then, though, all I knew was that if I didn't let old man Falcone's men into the plant that night, they'd have killed me too. So here's the thing. I had to decide. Could I live without her? Was there any point going on? I've got to admit it. I was scared. Not of being dead, you understand.
No one would blame you if you were. It is perfectly common.
Do I look common? No. I was scared of the part just before you die, when you don't know what is about to happen, when you're desperately clutching at life and trying to hold on with slippery, blood-covered hands. So I made a decision right there.
And what was that?
That? Well, that... story for another day, Strange. I think I may need to see a doctor. Get me one.
Ominous. Okay, so they've mixed in a bit of the Killing Joke in that one. Okay, fair enough. To be honest, I prefer that as Joker's origin story, but, you know.
You were telling me about the night your wife died.
Oh, no, Hugo. As I recall, I was waiting for you to send me another doctor.
We both know I have sent you 3 more doctors.
Did you?
Yes. One was left dismembered outside the elevator to my office. The other 2 have not been seen since they were sent to you.
How careless. Listen, Doc.
Professor.
Okay, Professor. I'll give you a little more. I just hope you're taking notes. It's the day after, and I'm standing in the freezing rain, just staring at the chemical plant, feeling numb. Jeannie was dead. It didn't seem real. I can remember the day I first met her. Her infectious smile as I told her bad joke after bad joke. How, even after living with the pathetic wretch I was, she still wanted my child. And then they arrived. Reality's way of yanking me another wedgie. Falcone's men told me to cheer up. He said things could be worse. I asked him how. He grabbed me by the collar, pulled me close. He'd been eating garlic, and each word stank as he threatened to perform oral surgery on me with a nail and a brick. Creative guy. They hand me a box. I remember thinking it was heavy. Was it a bomb? A gun? I'd never used a gun before. Were they that heavy?
And what was in the box?
How's that doctor coming along?
I'll get you one.
And when you do, I'll tell you the rest.
You are looking a little better, yes.
Well, I have my good days and bad days, but I do try and start each one with a smile.
Do you now? Right.
Are you ready to continue your story?
Yeah, why not? So where was I?
The box.
Ah, yes, the box. So there I was, tearing open this box, expecting the worst. And all it had in it was a crazy red dome and a cloak. I thought they were having a joke with me, but oh no. They made me put it on. They said it was a disguise. It would keep me safe. It smelled like garlic. And that was it, really. I was dressed up like a spaceman, barely able to see, trying to break into the one place in this town that had given me a job. Have you ever tried to walk with an enormous fishbowl on your head? Don't answer that. It's hard. I couldn't see where I was going. I must have tripped one of the alarms. I heard muffled gunfire. I panicked and tried to run. And then I saw him.
Who?
That man.
Really?
Yes, really. Batman tried to hit me. I moved out of the way, but, well, what you need to understand is I had this giant bowl on my head, and I lost my balance. It's like life, really. 1 minute everything's bad, and the next your wife's dead and you're hanging on for dear life, suspended over a tank of experimental chemicals. I'm sure he'd say he tried to save me, but we all know he didn't. I fell. For a second, just as I hit the surface, I thought I may just get away with this.
I assume that wasn't the case.
Do I look like I got away with it? I was drowning. The chemicals were burning my skin. My entire body felt like it was on fire. And it was all his fault.
Whose fault? Batman's?
Who else?
Yours?
Come again?
Let me tell you what I believe. I believe that you have fabricated a series of events that you use to conceal the truth about your condition. I have read 12 different accounts of your past. All different, except for one detail. Batman.
What can I say? I like to keep things interesting. A wise man once told me that if you have to have an origin story, you're better off making it multiple choice.
And never facing up to the truth of what happened. What you did. How you got here.
Oh, I know exactly how I got here. A big truck brought me here from Arkham. You remember the asylum, don't you?
Of course.
Well, good. Because I'd hate to think that I'd fabricated seeing you watching me in my cell all those times.
Excuse me?
Hugo, you merry maniac. You were obsessed with me. You all were trying to get in here. Next thing you'll tell me it wasn't you who sent old Sharpie over the edge. Nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
So here's the thing. If you want to make sure that no one else finds out about your past, you should start poking your nose into mine. Oh, and send me another Doc. I think I need a second opinion.
Or third, or fourth, or fifth. But there we go. So there's the Joker's origin story. Much better than the idea of there being 3 different Jokers. Man, that was a really stupid storyline. Right. There's a Catwoman trophy. That's the last one for this area, isn't it? Cool. Different sound effects when I use the L and R, the triggers versus the mouse. So, Park Row's nearly done. Amusement Mile's nearly done. Industrial... Wait, no, hold on. Do we say nearly done if we've not done the Catwoman Trust? I'll say nearly done. So, Park Row's nearly done. Amusement Mile's nearly done. Industrial District's nearly done. Subway is not done. And the Bowery's not done. Steel Mill is far from done. Museum's done. Wonder City is not done. And physical challenges are done. And with that, we will continue this next time. I said next time. Next time. There we go. And there we have it. Oh! 69%. Nice. Anyway, with that said and done, there we go. So, we're getting there. We finished the story now. Story's done. Story's end is here, so all we've got left now is to finish the Riddler trophies, finish the political prisoner missions, finish the Riddler missions, then switch back to Catwoman and finish all of the Catwoman trophies, finish all of the Catwoman steely, get the things back. Don't know what happens after that, honestly. And then we need to go off and do Harley Quinn's Revenge. And then we have finished Batman Arkham City, and by that point we should be ready for Tears of the Kingdom, and if not, then it's Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Because, of course it is. Anyway, with that said, with that done. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate if you hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, well, you can find me right back, well, you'll find me right back here next Tuesday at 7 o'clock UK time. Usually we have a Saturday stream, but not this time, for I am off on a karate course down in Windsor, and thus will not be here. Actually, I won't be there next Saturday either, because it's the coronation, and I quite want to watch that. So, well, I'll probably be here for the evening stream. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yes, so, if you've ever missed any of the streams, if you want to catch up with our run into the world of Batman Arkham City so far, or our 100% run of Batman Arkham Asylum, you can find all of these uploaded to the YouTube archives in the panel, linked in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey, as I call them, that we've ever been on here on the channel. I think that's everything, so not much left. No, not much left in the slightest. I could go for a full completion run and do all of the challenge modes, but I'm not. I'm just going to 100% the story, and then off we go. Because that's my usual MO, and that's what I usually find more fun anyway. So yes, all that's left to say is a thank you to each and every one of you. For your chatter, be your lurker. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've travelled through the world of this amazing game, and most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world. It always will do, and it always does. And hey, a massive thank you to the awesome Turbo Drive Live for the raid. You, sir, are a boss. And now let us see, as we disable the game music and it goes very quiet, if there is anyone... we've got enough to pay the good vibes forwards, and I do believe Last Minute Continue is currently live. We will see who is on the raid list, though. Mix it up a bit. No, actually, considering there's not many people live on my raid list. So, with that said, we will throw the raid over to the mighty Last Minute Continue, who is currently playing Let's Go Ekans. I mean, Let's Go Eevee. And with that, we will go raid and Last Minute Continue and start raid. And with that said and done. Reach and every one of you. May you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits. I'll see you all next time.